the symbiote suit. So I don't think I need to tell you why Spider-Man's symbiote suit is so cool. I mean, it's so cool some fans wanted it to be his new status quo costume. But anyway, what I will tell you about is how the colors of the symbiote suit have been adapted. Obviously the symbiote suit is black, it always has been black, but by itself that's pretty boring, and comic artists know this. And so, in its first appearance, they gave the suit its signature blue highlights, common to most things colored black in the comics back then. Although comics have moved on from this style, it's a trend that lives on in the symbiote suit's design. The 90s cartoon pushed this further, with Venom at least. The symbiote suit still has its signature blue highlights, but Venom has this cool red and blue counter shading going on that's really cool, and thanks to Insomniac we can see what it looks like on the Spider-Man suit. Personally, my favorite way the symbiote suit is done is with purple highlights. First done by the Ultimate Spider-Man comics in 2003, it just feels right to me. Anytime I picture the symbiote suit or Venom in my head, they'll always have a purple sheen to them. So on to why I'm talking about all this. You saw the thumbnail. I recently learned how to make Spider-Man masks. I watched this one guy's tutorial, PSM, and got to work. If you're wanting a proper tutorial on how to make one of these, go ahead and watch his stuff. Anyway, I've made 2 Spider-Man masks now, but unlike PSM, I don't stick to red and blue for long. We're going black. Or dark purple, I guess. I found this cool dark purple stretch velvet on Etsy, and I thought it would make the perfect comic shaded look, so I got to work, taking out my handy dandy mask template and tracing onto the fabric, then hand sewing onto the lines. After making the base, it's time to choose what lenses I want to make. After searching online through different symbiote lenses, I landed on these. I like how mean they look while still being big and round. I sketch out the design I want onto some cardstock paper with a few variances and cut it out as the template. I then trace it onto some PC fan mesh for your PC fan if you were wondering. It's very useful, acting as the lens that we can actually see through and afford. But gluing it directly to fabric is bad and looks bad, and I've heard it's bad. So I'll be cutting out rims for the lenses, but gluing them on the underneath side, so that's what we'll be pressing to the fabric. I hit the rims with a couple blasts of Plasti Dip to give it durability and make my foam black. Then I fucked it all up during gluing. They looked like garbage with these big, shiny, wet-looking spots you can clearly see underneath the mesh. I tried fixing it and blending it in with some white spray paint. That was a bad idea. So I ended up restarting from the very beginning to make these. Let this be a cautionary tale to anyone else wanting to do rimless lenses this way. Use extra small dabs and extra thin lines of glue. Like seriously. But after dry fitting the eyes on a mask using a mannequin head I nabbed in a free box in a yard sale in 2015 I never thought I'd have a real purpose for, I then glued them after being happy with their positioning. And there you have it. I'm super happy with how the mask came out. The darks are almost black, and the lights are so vibrantly purple. It looks straight out of the comic panel. And if you like it too, maybe you should stay tuned to the channel. I have something special cooking up for my next Spider-Man related costume. I don't know, it's just a mask, so I don't know if I'd call it a full costume.